So, let me guess, you clicked on this video because you're a beginner GFX artist with hardly or even no experience and no money to buy expensive programs like Photoshop. So, how do you still make this look high quality? Well, here's the perfect tutorial for you. It's this three-step process, and we will start off with just getting the rig in Studio. For that, you will need Roblox Studio and the load character add-on, both are linked in the description. First thing you want to do is open up Roblox Studio like this, and make sure you have other add-ons I mentioned. You can find them. First thing we're going to do is delete the spawn point. We will not need that. Open the load character plugin and type in our username. Then you make sure this is checked and you spawn R6. Oh, like this. Then you select your avatar. You're going to your properties window. If you don't see it, just go here and click this. And it should appear here or here. And then you're going to transform origin position and you change this to 0, 3, 0. Like this. So it's standing on the ground. Next thing you want to do is just select this, right click, export selection, and then you save it in a file where you can find it. Next thing, you're going to select all the accessories, right click, and you do the same again. So this was the first step. The second step is rendering your avatar in Blender. This is also what most people find the most difficult, but honestly, it's not that difficult. So what you need is obviously Blender and some rigs that WorldBuilder has a very nice video on. I will link those also in the description. So next up, you just open Blender like this, press N, and then you're going click on Starter Rigs and select the rig you need. For me, that's a blocky rig, like this. Then click one of the body parts and go to Shading. And then you're going to see this thing. Just delete these three, we won't need them. Drag this down. Connect color to base color and alpha to alpha. Then you just click that, open this, and look for this kind of file of your avatar, like this. If you now press Z and go to Material Preview or click that here, like you see, then you can see how it looks on your avatar. Now we're going to add the accessories. For that, you do File, Import, Wavefront OBJ. And then you're going to click on your accessories, and it's very important you click Split by Group. And then you're going to have your accessories here. That's also why it's important that you spawn at Origin and Roblox Studio, because otherwise they would be floating around here somewhere. So the next thing we have to do is to rig these accessories because they won't move with the rig. Now we do this is click this, go up here and go to pose mode. Then you're going to this menu and you see this handle. That are our accessories. So you click one, let's say this is my ears. Then you click the bone you want to connect it with. You press Ctrl P and you click bone. And that you do for every single accessory there is. So like the tail, I want to be connected with this bone. So what this basically will do is when you go back to object mode, just select the rig and then go to pose mode, is when you pose it, the accessories will move with it like you want to. Like this. So next step is just going to be pressing Shift A and click camera. And now we have a camera here, but like you see, it's a rectangle. So you're going to press this icon and make it a square. I usually do the format for an Instagram post like 180 to 1080 to 1080, but for like a YouTube profile picture that would be 800 to 800 like this. I think I'm just gonna use that. Place the little camera a bit, press 0 to go into camera view, and then go up to view, navigation, walk navigation. It's like you would move in a game. Z to go forward, W to go forward, A to go left, E to go up, D to go right, S to go back, and Q to go down. And then you can just bring the camera into a right angle. I usually do a little bit down, like this. You also want your avatar to take up a pretty big chunk of the GFX. It just looks better. Next thing you're going to do is going back to pose mode and pose the GFX like you want to. I'm just going to do a simple pose for this tutorial. A little bit of playful because that's my style. And you can always just change the camera angle like you need to, or when you want, you can go here, drag, open a second window, and you can just move the avatar and see here how it looks. When you like how the pose look, you can press Z and go to render. And now you see this is how it will turn out when we render it. And like you see, it's dark and it doesn't look good. So how do we change that? It's actually pretty easy. We're going to add lighting. And therefore you press again Shift A and you add a light and you add an area light. Press S, 7. Turn it a bit, sorry. Turn it a bit like this. And bring it next to your avatar. You can also a bit change the angle for the light. So this is basically an area light, like a big plane that will show light on our avatar, but you don't see it because it's not very strong. So just add a few zeros here, and like you see, we have some light. This isn't much light, so press Shift D, X, and then turn it around like this. And I also like to do is also make a light here behind. So this is a very basic Lightroom, but it also gives some pretty good quality. And now you can go here, you can change the color of your light. So I want my avatar is green, so I want a bit of a greeny vibe. So I'm going to change it a bit like this. And then our avatar looks green. I would at least keep one white light, just so it looks... It makes it usually look high quality, so keep one white light, but the other ones, go around with it, fool with it, do whatever you like with it. Good. When you like the light, you're going to click this icon and scroll down to film. Check transparent. So we have a transparent background. Then go up here and click on cycles. Now, this you change because this is going to take forever to render, so change it to like 128 or even less. I will go under 100, but you see, the more this number is, the longer it needs to render. Then you're going to click this and render image. Then basically you're waiting until this is done. Then you click image, save it, and you save it somewhere where you find it. So for the last and final step, the only thing you need is Photopea, and you don't even need to download it. It's a free website, also linked in the description. For the last and final step, you go to this website, Photopea. It's just photopea.com. You're going to click open from computer and open up your little render you made in Blender. So this is our layer. I suggest that you lock it just so you don't mess it up. And then you're gonna click this. This is a layer, drag it under your avatar because we're going to make a background. So I would suggest two colors you want in the background. I'm going to pick a lighter green and a darker green, and make sure they're both in these things. Then this is a gradient tool. This will create a gradient in your image. So if I click this and this, it's going to look like that. This already looks pretty good, but you can do better with just changing this back to white. Select this kind of brush. It's free ones included. Size it a bit up. And do it behind your avatar to get a little bit of glow. Then go to this layer, right click and click merge down. Lock this again. So this already looks pretty acceptable. You could use this as a profile picture, but I want to add a little bit more. So a new layer, make sure this is black and white. Go to the gradient tool again and do the same thing. Like this. Oh yeah, if you click this eye here, it will not be visible like this. So we have this layer, make sure this layer is selected. Go up here to filter, go to render and click difference clouds. Then you want to click to press Ctrl I and Ctrl L. You're going to get this little menu. You take this little black box and you drag it like here until you get like this lightning. Then you press OK. Well, this is nice lightning, but it's white, and that's okay. But if you want it to be another color, you go to Image, Adjustments, Color Balance, and you fool a bit around with these things to make it the color that you like. So to make the background transparent, so there's no black here, you go up here and you select Screen. And then you drag lightning a bit around, change the position, decorate it like you want. merge these layers, make them screen again. Okay, what I typically do now is go up to filter again, select blur, and then radial blur. So it looks like this. This already looks pretty okay. But to add more of a 3D effect and not just newbie GFX where you just got Navitas smacked on a background, I also like to add a bit of decoration for the avatar, so you get a bit like a 3D effect. So we're going to make, we're going to make these lightnings again. Oops. And we basically do kind of the same thing. Place some lightning in front of your avatar. But what you notice now, wait, I'm gonna quickly merge together these layers. Screen. Is that our avatar is, yeah, the lightning is in front of it. So we're going to take this brush again and just erase it. Don't want to erase everything though, a little bit in front of your avatar can look pretty nice. Just look out that the main focus of the image is still visible like this. When you then right click and click flatten image, you have basically your finished GFX. You can use this as your profile picture. It looks really high quality and really nice. So yeah, enjoy your GFX. As you may have noticed from the quality of the video and the audio, I am a very small YouTuber and I would really appreciate any form of support. If you like the tutorial, please give it a like. Consider subscribing for other tutorials for GFX artists like this. And yeah, I hope to see you soon back again on my channel.